Hey everyone, welcome to our channel, or welcome for the first time. My name is Juan, and here is the place where we are all artists. Today I'm going to be doing something very special. I'm going to sculpt my very own Mount Rushmore based on my 4 favorite sci-fi characters. So here I'm going to start with a sketch, and I'm actually going to sketch the actual presidents first. This is just for fun, so then I can change them into the respective characters, but this sketch is for the purpose of scale. I'm going to use it to base my sculpture on. So before I go any further, I do want to implore you to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell. That way you'll stay up to date with our latest time lapses and tutorials and sculpting videos like this one. So here, as you can see, I'm changing GW, George Washington, first president of the United States, into Peter Weller's Robocop. And now it's Thomas Jefferson's turn to turn into Arnold Schwarzenegger. Now, these characters that I'm doing are based on the first films. So the first Terminator, and next you'll see good Teddy Roosevelt change into a xenomorph based on Big Chap from the first 1979 Alien, directed by Ridley Scott. After which I'll move on to the great Abraham Lincoln, and he'll change into none other than the Predator. Now, the Predator was played by Kevin Peter Hall, who was 7'2", and the aforementioned alien xenomorph was played by Bolaji Badejo, who was 6'10". So onto the actual sculpture. You'll see the materials I used, my usual materials, as well as a drill. And here I'm gonna make some holes so that I can mount the armature onto this stand. Here's the wire that I'm gonna be using for the armature, and I'll be using that as well as pliers and other tools like wire cutters to place the armature underneath each character so that each character will stand nice and tall and proud. I have my drill here that I use to hold the armature firmly in place. So you'll be seeing me use a lot of cardboard and tape, as well as a lot of foil, all to give the sculptures a lot of filler material so that they will be nice and filled and sturdy. So I'm also going to build an armature for the rocks, for the mountain that is behind the actual sculptures. And soon it'll be time for the actual clay. I'm gonna beat it up first to knead it, make it soft. And then I start applying it right away very tightly so that there won't be any air bubbles in there. And while I do that, I just want to emphasize how much these 4 characters and everyone involved in their creation, whether it was the story writers or the people behind their design, or of course the actors who play them, they all just made such an impact in my upbringing and my childhood. Basically, you know, growing up in the 80s and 90s, my eyes were glued to the TV or the movie screens whenever any of these 4 characters were on it, except AVP and AVP Requiem. So I'm deciding to start with the human of the bunch, Robocop, Peter Weller, playing Alex Murphy, because I wanted to get the difficult part out of the way, and sculpting actual people that exist and trying to get their likeness in a sculpture, for me at least, is the hardest part of all sculpting. Later on, the Xenomorph and the Predator will be a cakewalk compared to sculpting Peter Weller and then Arnold Schwarzenegger. And these two very different actors turned out to be, in my opinion, just perfect for their respective roles. The films, of course, directed by Paul Verhoeven, Robocop, and James Cameron, The Terminator, they each spawned sequels and entire franchises that continue to this day. So on to the Star Beast, designed by H.R. Giger and appearing first on screen, as I mentioned, in Ridley Scott's 1979 horror masterpiece, Alien. Now the Xenomorph, who actually wasn't even called the Xenomorph right away, it was just Alien. This is my favorite character of all. Now the Hunter, created by Jim and John Thomas, and first appearing on screen in 1987's Predator, directed by John McTiernan and also starring Carl Weathers, and of course Arnold Schwarzenegger. So we're getting there, it's almost time, just a few more details. And while I have your attention, I want to make sure that you subscribe to our channel and also check out all of our other sculpting videos. We're growing as a channel. We have more and more, and I'm sure you will love them. If you love this video, you'll love our other videos as well. So I'm gonna bake this sculpture at 275 for 20 minutes. So we're on our way now to see this Mount Rushmore of classic sci-fi characters we've been hearing so much about. I'm so excited, I can't wait. You ready, babe? Yeah? I just can't wait. I'm giddy now. And here we are, we made it all the way. And here I can see it clearly, Peter Weller. There's the Terminator. Wow, I didn't think we were gonna get this close, but there it is. There's the Xenomorph, the alien. And there is, in the end, the Predator in all his dreadful glory. Yeah, make sure you take pictures, guys. Well, thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Thank you for taking the time to spend with me today. And just join me as I sculpted these 4 timeless and everlasting characters. Please subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell as well. Also, check out all of our playlists and visit etherealartsstudio.com.